Hello guys, welcome to the lecture 13 and the third part of the computes. In the last lecture, I covered what are the security groups, how you can able to create the instance, and what happens if you won't click on SSH or HTTP. I had explained you in the last lecture. So in this lecture, we will be going to do something crazy. That is, we will be going to run this particular thing from our local host. Local host, is it possible? Yes, it is possible. It is very well possible. I created the notes for you guys for this particular concept, as it is not that easy if you don't follow the steps properly. Now I will open this notes. Okay, I will open this notes. So in this last lecture, I explained to you about the security groups, right? In the security group concept, I told one example to you, correct? So now here, if you see this particular PDF, it has given one more very good example to you. Let's say you are having a house. Let's say this is the house. So in this house, camera is there, like that. In your house you have windows are there, like you have door where people can able to enter, you going the outside, people coming inside. So people try to enter comes under inbound traffic, you going outside will come under the outbound traffic, correct? That same car example I took. So now let's say you want your friends to come inside the door 22, that is SSH. Then only allow people from your friend's house to enter door 22. Only people who are having your IP will only able to enter your house. Like people who knows you will only enter the house. So that's why this example is very good way to understand the inbound and outbound security group. Now, what are the steps to launch a web server in my local host in Mac operating system? In the next lecture, I will be going to cover it for the Windows. Okay. So the first step that you have to do is you have to go to AWS console and launch instance. That we already did. Like if you check this particular account, if I click on EC2 in instances running, so here we already created the instance and we allowed HTTP traffic and SSH protocol. We allowed it. Okay. Then what you have to do? Like we created this account HTTP 80 SSH 22 and we gave some address, correct? Now what you have to do, like you have to what I can say, you have to install, you have to download, you have to what I can say SSH that then we will do the next steps. First step involves, in the last lecture if you observe, we installed this new pair key, like this key pair.pem we installed, correct? So now we will be going to not key pair dot this one, this my server key pair one, we have done it. So now our main aim is you have to SSH this key. So for this, how you can able to do it? Here I'll create my one more new window and first I'll do the basic tasks. In the next lecture, so let's say I'll do pwd present worker directory, then I'll go to cd downloads. Why cd downloads? Because in this cd downloads only I have this file. So ls. So now if I click on the ls part, here you can able to see in the download section this particular one part is coming, this 11:13 p.m. this part is coming. So you have to use this particular thing. So now I will click on ls. ls I already done. So my new server one key pair one.pem. So what we will do, first we will do ssh -i and we will paste this link. Okay, correct? We can paste this link, we will enter it. Now if you do it, here you got this particular message, like SSH is there, this particular addresses, everything has been bind successfully. So this means that your particular your particular thing has been connected successfully. But this is not correct way of dealing the code. Why this is not correct way to deal the code? Because first you have to change the permission. What permissions are you have to change? Now in this particular finder, that particular file is been stored, correct? So that permission, like unless and until you won't give the permission to your terminal that like do the particular SSH, this terminal won't do it. So to give the permission to the terminal, first we have to chmod this particular thing. I'll write clear here. I will first write chmod. I will do every step in clear way. So chmod, here I'll go chmod 400. What is the location that we wanted to do? We wanted to store it in the download section. Okay. So here I'll go to this PEM1. Here I'll go to get info. Okay, no issues. We will still figure it out. We will use the present working directory to get the information. Okay. We click the downloads. Okay. We will write ls. Okay. So we will copy this particular thing. We'll write chmod 400. This downloads. In the downloads, what we have to write? We have to write this particular PEM key, new server 1 dot pair key 1.pm. Okay. Now the change permissions have been done successfully. Now you have to do SSH. To do SSH, what you have to do? You have to just write the PEM and you have to pass your public ID. How you can pass? I will tell you. Now here you open this particular instance ID and you will get this particular IP address. Okay, this IP address. You just have to use this IP address here. How you can use this IP address? So now for this, what you have to do? SSH minus I. What you want from this address k.pair PEM, and along with that you have to use the public address. So for this, what you have to do? You will just copy this, you SSH minus I, and then you will go into paste this particular thing. SSH minus I, SSH minus I, and here we will going to paste this. And once you're going to paste this, then here you have to write EC2. After writing this thing, just put space dot user, and then after writing the user, what you have to do? You have to write at the rate, and now you have to copy this public IP address. You will copy this IP address, and here we will be going to use this IP address here. We will paste here. Enter. Now once you click on the enter, here you will just write yes, I am ready to continue this process. Yes. So see, this particular graph has been came. This means what? The connection has been established successfully. Now once this particular process has been established successfully, now we will just pass these commands. That's it. We'll pass the commands. If I go to here, and now if I go back to previous commands, we'll just paste these commands. Sudo update -y. Sudo is important to as I told already, the importance of sudo. We'll enter it. Once this sudo is installed, then again you have to go to that browser. You have to install the Apache web server. Once the Apache web server is been installed, then what you have to do? You have to start the Apache server. Okay, we'll start the Apache server. And once this particular thing has been started, you have to enable this particular thing. So we'll enable this. Okay. And once this has been enabled, then you have to test it with HTML. That also we will do. Okay. We'll copy this. We'll paste here. Welcome to Apache web server on. We will just keep this server on the HTML, and we will pass this particular path /var. In this particular directory, it will be going to store. Here we will pass this particular. So we will pass this particular path, and once you pass this particular command here you can see that yes, this particular hello message has been came. This means what? The particular Apache server is working here. You want to test it? Okay, let's test it. We'll see the steps here and install, enable this command you have to pass, and once you will pass it, you will able to work it. Now you will go to the HTTP browser, any browser you can go, HTTP // and in this HTTP in the particular PDF HTTP // we will pass this particular IP address. We will pass this IP address. So here I will going to cancel this out and I'll just copy it. See, hello from EC2 has came. So hello from EC2 came from this particular thing. This is what I was telling. Using SSH, you can communicate between your Mac operating system along with that instance, that public IP that we used now for that instance. We can communicate it Amazon Linux with my Mac operating system. This is the significance of using SSH and HTTP. I hope this lecture is very useful to you. Again, I will tell you the steps that we performed now. First, you have to create the, you have to go to account, you have to create the instance, launch it and allow HTTP and SSH from security groups. Then you also have to install the key pair thing. Then what you have to do, you have to first change the permissions from the download section, and then you have to do SSH where you will pass the PEM file and you will also enter the public IP. Then you will install the Apache, you will install the Apache, you will enable the Apache and you will test it with HTML command, and then you will go to your website and you will pass any public IP. This will going to work. You don't believe this? We will check it in my Safari also. HTTP // we'll paste it in Safari also. It will work. It will work. HTTP // we'll pass it. We'll click on enter. See, hello from EC2 came in Safari also. Means your communication has been established successfully. I hope the lecture on computes, before finishing off the lecture, some topics have been pending. So we will finish it off that topics. It's not that big lecture. In the next lecture, we will finish it off all the topics. I hope everything is clear to. Next lecture is full theory, no coding. So this is it about SSH, launching instance, communicating with HTTP, SSH. I hope everything is clearer to you. In the next lecture, we will be going to do in the next to next lecture, we will be going to do it in Windows also. So please do share, like and subscribe guys. This will be very useful for me as it is not easy to teach AWS at all. So it's taking a lot of effort. So please do share, do like and do subscribe and watch entire videos please. So thank you guys.